We're going to make some no churn ice cream. So this is going to be a cookies and cream ice cream. So first I'm blending up a bunch of Oreo cookies. I blended up the rest of what I had in a bag, which was about 19 or 20 Oreo cookies, I want to say. So I blended them up a little bit, and I had a little explosion at one point. So you're going to see cookie crumbs that are now on my stove. So I blended them up, and I got most of them ground up, and then I left some chunks and just kind of beat them down with my spatula. Next, I got my stand mixer, and I added 2 cups of heavy cream. I let it whip up until the heavy cream started becoming whipped cream and had the peaks to it. So you'll see that I tested out. Once it has its peaks and the whipped cream is kind of formed, I added in 1 can of sweetened condensed milk. I added that all in. I gave it a quick mix up. Then I added in some vanilla. I didn't measure it, but I don't know, probably about like a teaspoon of vanilla, I would say, maybe a teaspoon and a half. And then I added in the crushed up cookies that I added. So once I add all of this in, I'm going to mix it up a little bit and then transfer it from my mixing bowl into a regular bowl. I spread it inside the bowl and it sat in the freezer. I freezed it for about 6 hours before we tried it. So right now I'm mixing it. I got a little ahead of myself. So mixing it up. And now here I am. I'm going to add it into that bowl like I was saying. So this is the bowl I'm going to put in my freezer just because I can cover this bowl up and it's not a big old mixing bowl. So you'll see as I'm putting it in, I gave it a little bit more mix because some of the stuff in the bottom wasn't fully mixed in. And, you know, we want it as good as we can. So I covered it up, went to the freezer for about six hours. This is what it looked like when I took it out. So here I am scooping it. I'm scooping it for my niece and I. I didn't want to put her on camera, so she's going to be off to the side, but you'll see her. We're going to try it together. And it came out pretty good. We both give it a thumbs up.